Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. This is going to be part 2 of this morning's taking out the trash. So yeah, there were these little jeans. That's where we left off. These little jeans this morning. A whole bag full of trash. And I started to fill up this other one too. So a lot of interesting trash this morning. And this trash is a metaphor for the crap that's in our minds that's blocking us in some way. And you know that I Can See Clearly Now song? It says, I can see all obstacles in my way. Good morning, Gail. I'm singing. So I can see all obstacles in my way. Like, a lot of times we don't even know what our obstacles are. When the scales are lifted from our eyes, when we can finally see clearly, it's like, oh, that's the thing in front of me that's blocking me from where I really want to go, or what I really want to have, or how I really want to feel. So much about Pressure Free is about emotions and feelings. And, how do you really want to feel? So a lot of times in a strategy session, my prospective client will say, I just want to feel happy again. Good morning, Tim. Nice to see you. Thank you for the hearts. I just want to feel happy again. I don't want to feel so much anxiety or depression. I want to get out of this rut that I'm in. If you feel stuck, or you're like an uber achiever and you want to take it to the next level. Hi, Will. I saw you at the meet yesterday. I can't wait to see your coverage of that meet. Good morning, Tim. So nice to see you here. So yeah, we took out a lot of trash this morning. We are all very special. Now I say that, but I want to share something about that for a moment, because this little Courvoisier, cognac, was on the street this morning. When my son was in kindergarten at St. Joseph, like all my sons, they had this day where they're very special. The person's very special. They do a poster and a little story about them. And when it was my youngest son's turn, he said, I'm not very special. No one is special. We're all the same. Good morning, David. We're all the same. And I thought that was so interesting. He's 5 years old, and he doesn't want to be singled out to be quote-unquote special. I learn from my children. I listen to them because they have such wisdom. I don't know where they just came from, but they have such wisdom. And so he never liked being called special because he didn't think he was. We're all unique. He also thought animals were just as important as we are. Like, he cares so much about the animal planet. He has this incredible affinity with animals. They're not afraid of him. They sense that. So this trash tells me something. When I pick it up, there's a story behind it. There's a story behind this dirty spoon. There's a story behind this person that now needs reading glasses. There's a story about it all. And my mind goes into those stories. I can make them up too. It's like something I do in my reveries. And so what stories are you telling yourself too in your mind that are part of these obstacles? So for those of you who missed it, I sang that song, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, because that's what this inspired me to do. I can see all obstacles in my way. One of those obstacles might be the stories that you're telling yourself. Sometimes I get so into these stories, like it distracts me, it pulls me off. Maybe it's the shiny object thing, I don't know, but I will get distracted and pulled away from my mission. And I have gone so deeply this year into recognizing story. In a part of my deeper course, I help my clients understand that it could be stories that they've told themselves for years and years and years that are their obstacles, that are their blocks to stepping into their true potential. For example, maybe you say, well, I'm just not very creative. Anybody say that? Or I'm not much of an artist. I don't have the art gene or whatever. I challenge you to think about this. And Gail is saying, thank you for helping me see my weight loss obstacles. Oh my gosh, Gail. So Gail, thank you so much for coming on here. Gail took my Pressure Free Body, my Pressure Free Weight Loss course with me. And look at this. I am so happy. And we did some deep work. That's what I love, is doing deep work with my clients to discover what those stories are and those obstacles. I know it's very interesting you say that. I've been putting on some pounds lately. Oh, my son's Hugh texts me every day. Here's what he says today. Sorry, shiny object. Love you, mother. Oh, I missed it now. Love you, mother. Something about embracing the beautiful day. My eldest son texts me every day. That's how we stay connected. And I text him back with lots of hearts. So I'm personally been putting on some weight, and I think it's because my youngest, I'm about to be empty nester. I don't want to stop being a mother. I'm never going to stop being a mother, of course, but my raising of him, up until age 18 is coming to a close. My raising of a boy, now he is a young man, turned 18 yesterday. So we will actually put pounds on for emotional reasons, not just the emotional eating, but the deeper reason why, the deeper reason behind it. So that's some of that stinking thinking. So what are your obstacles and what stories do you tell yourself? I've told myself some interesting stories in the past that have blocked me in certain ways. And as I'm releasing those, it's incredible what starts to happen. Now, sometimes my clients can't do it for themselves. Maybe you need to do it for your children or for your spouse or for your relationship. Your relationship is so important, your primary relationship with whomever it is, or maybe it's a cat or a dog. That primary relationship is so important. So maybe you can become a better you for them, because it's hard to do it for yourself because you have some problems with your self-worth. So those are the bigger things we dig into in Pressure Free. What are those true obstacles, those true stories that we need to dig out and reframe so that you can truly live pressure free, so you can truly step into your best you? Whatever that is physically, whatever that is emotionally, and whatever that is as your profession, in your career. Spring is springing. The birds are so happy out here. And I'm going to be picking up trash for a while because there's quite a bit of trash all the way down McKinley. But I hope this is helpful to you. I know that taking out my negative thinking and complaining is a big thing that I really worked on, and my husband will still remind me when I start to go into it, because complaining instantly goes into negative mindset, and that makes you prone to triggering fight or flight when you just start going into a complaining zone. And so maybe that's some trash you want to take out this spring, is that you want to move into a more complaint-free zone. Will Bowen with his Complaint-Free World, I did that back in 2013. It was truly amazing to try and go 21 days without complaining. And I was tough with myself. I did it in my mind and in my speech. But if you want more time in your day, try not complaining. I gained like an hour and a half to 2 hours a day using the pressure-free tools and stopping some of that stinking thinking, some of that trash. So it's spring cleaning time. You can spring clean your mind while you're spring cleaning your house, while you're spring cleaning your garage. We seriously need to do that. Or your yard or anything else that you're doing. Like with every stick that you pick up, it's like, what are you releasing? What are you cleaning up? Visual clutter will actually trigger my stress hormones. I have to watch it. I have to use pressure-free tools about visual clutter. That's why at the track meet yesterday, I was actually cleaning up the track. Because I know as a runner, if I'd been racing and I'd seen that piece of white paper on that, I don't know, what color was it, kind of pinkish red track, I would have been distracted from my race. And not a good thing when you're an athlete. You don't want to be distracted. But visual clutter will distract me from my work, from my projects, from what I'm trying to do. That's actually why I clean up my neighborhood. I'm very selfish. I clean up from here to the end of McKinley on purpose, because when I walk, I want a clutter-free zone. I want my mind to be free. So I actually pick it up so that I don't have to look at it. And unfortunately, whoever likes to walk along these streets likes to put out a lot of trash. So I keep picking it up. So I'm going to take care of all this trash. We have the jeans, which are pretty funny. We have the straw, my favorite color. So of course my eye went to this. We have the dirty spoon, and we have the eyeglasses little tag. So, and then we have this beautiful, very special cognac here, and a couple of bags of stuff too. So take out the trash and have a fabulous pressure-free day.